A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant escalation of tensions between the United States and the European Union, President Donald Trump has threatened to impose new tariffs on EU imports following a hefty fine levied against Google. The European Commission recently announced it would fine the tech giant nearly €3 billion, equivalent to $3.5 billion, for abusing its dominant market position by giving preferential treatment to its own advertising services. This ruling has sparked outrage from the president, who took to social media to express his discontent. This is on top of the many other fines and taxes that have been issued against Google and other American tech companies. In particular, Trump stated, he characterized the fine as very unfair and vowed that the American taxpayer will not stand for it. Trump further asserted that his administration would not permit such discriminatory actions to continue. The fine marks yet another chapter in the ongoing saga of regulatory scrutiny faced by Google, which has been under investigation by the EU since 2021 for its advertising practices. The European Commission's investigation found that Google had favored its own ad display technology over that of rival companies, violating the bloc's competition laws. In response to the ruling, Google announced its intention to appeal, claiming that the fine was unjustified and that the required changes would adversely affect thousands of European businesses reliant on its services. A Google spokesperson defended the company's practices, stating, "There's nothing anti-competitive in providing services for ad buyers and sellers, and there are more alternatives to our services than ever before." The fine is the fourth antitrust penalty imposed on Google, and regulators have hinted that further action could include breaking up parts of the company if it fails to comply with the new regulations. The EU has given Google a 60-day window to propose remedies to address the identified conflicts of interest in its advertising practices. Trump's threats to initiate a Section 301 proceeding under the Trade Act, which allows for the imposition of tariffs on trading partners, could escalate the situation further. The president accused the EU of diverting funds that could be invested in American jobs and innovation, stating, "We cannot let this happen to brilliant and unprecedented American ingenuity." This confrontation comes on the heels of a trade deal struck between the US and the EU, which aimed to reduce tariffs on imports from Europe. The current situation raises questions about the future of transatlantic trade relations and the ongoing battle between regulatory authorities and major tech companies. As the world watches, the implications of this dispute could reverberate across the global economy, affecting not just the tech industry, but also the broader landscape of international trade. The stakes are high as both sides prepare for potential retaliation and further negotiations. If Trump's administration follows through on its threats, we could see a significant shift in how trade is conducted between the US and the EU, especially in the technology sector. The ongoing battle between regulators and tech giants like Google underscores the complexities of modern commerce and the challenges of maintaining fair competition in an increasingly digital world. As this story unfolds, all eyes will be on the actions taken by both the EU and the US, as well as the responses from major tech companies caught in the crossfire. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.